ladies. How are you doing today?
Hi. Good.
Great,
How
thank
are you?
you.
I'm great. I'm so great to meet both of you. I have to tell you, I binged through the entire series in almost one sitting. I couldn't stop watching. They're like cliffhangers after every single episode. So, Erana, let's just start with you. When you got this material, when you read the script, did you really know what the heck you were getting into?
Absolutely not. No, not a chance. That pilot, I mean, it gives you a good indication as to the stakes that these girls are working with. But in terms of what Toni was going to have to go through, absolutely not.
Craziness. And Jenna, what about for you? Because it's not just physical. I mean, there's a lot of mental stuff going on in this series as well. It's hard enough to be a teenager growing up in, on the mainland, let alone being on a deserted island. So Jenna, what was it like for you to be a part of this?
It was, I almost have no words for it, because this is like the first big role that I've been in. So it's like for me to meet this new challenge and, meet all these new people, like it was like a blessing in disguise for me. Like I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I loved my character. Like I resonated so much with her, but as I kept writing the script and, she kept surprising me in all these relationships and, growing chemistry, like, it was a twist here and there. And you just loved it even more, like all the times that you read the script.
Yeah, I am sure. And Erana, tell me a little bit about your preparation, or because I imagine you're all these girls being dropped on an island. You're not supposed to know each other, so obviously that's probably how you were all thrown into the situation too. But as the series goes, obviously you have to depend on each other. You have to connect with each other. So tell me a little bit about that, Erana, and what it was like working with this cast.
I mean, it was magic, and we've known each other for 2 years now. We met September 2018. So we got to shoot the pilot together, and then since then, I think, shooting this pilot and waiting to hear if it gets picked up, and then waiting to see when we're gonna film again, like that longing that we all have that connection still together, all of us, like this drive for the show so strongly. So even when we were, in the different countries in the world that we were from, we always still felt so connected. And then coming back again, we were such a strong unit, and the support that we all had for each other, I think, really made the experience for me. It was, never had
so Jenna,
strong relationships in that way.
Jenna, between the two of you, you and Erana, who would fare better on a deserted island in real life?
Real life. Probably Erana. I mean, I don't know if it was just because it's New Zealand and you're from New Zealand, but I feel like Erana either way.
It's a tough thing. What do you learn about yourself as a person while you're making a show like this? Your capabilities, things that you can do that maybe you thought you never could do before. Tell me a little bit about that.
It's definitely, I learned a lot about like my limits and, and the extent that I would have to go to mentally and emotionally to get to the places that Martha needed to go to be able to translate what she was going through perfectly. And yeah.
Yeah, Erana, how about for you? Because your character, Toni, she's got a lot going on. I don't want to give away anything while talking about this in these interviews, because I love that I knew nothing, and as I was watching, I discovered. So I don't want to say anything, but she's got a lot going on. So as you were making this series, what did you learn about yourself that maybe you didn't know before?
I think, similar to Jenna, just like limits and seeing, Toni, she has her fiery passion and occasionally at her detriment, and finding those limits for within a character, and then also where I would sit inside that as well as a person, and what decisions I would make, and thinking about that, I think was super interesting. I can relate to Toni, but I can't. I don't think I push the boundaries nearly as much as she does. So I definitely learned a lot about that from embodying her.
Okay, so fess up. Who was the biggest diva out of all of you?
You know what? We all had our moments, eh?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
One day it'll be me, next day it'll be Jenna.
I'm sure you all took your turns, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you need some water over here.
I don't doubt it. I honestly don't know how I would. Yeah, I don't know how I would fare on an island. I can tell you that for sure. But you girls did such a fantastic job. I am already chomping that I want season 2. So we've got to make that happen because there's a lot that is left unanswered. So thank you so much for the series. It's fantastic. And you girls are fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
you're welcome.
Lovely talking to you.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Bye-bye.